to today's pick a card reading. What is it we're not seeing today? What is it in the energies that the universe has for you? I am here. I'm Catherine. This is Fish Out of Water Tarot, and we are here today reading for those of you who are just so curious what is going on. And today we're using the Energy Oracle, and I'm going to jump right in because I am running a little bit late today. A few things going on in life. So let me shuffle. Thank you so much for bringing your time, your attention, your love, your presence into this reading. We're all kind of on that healing journey, aren't we? Trying to work our way through to making some sense out of things. Good morning. Good morning, Rashika. We're doing energy check-ins today. What you're not seeing. So once again, what is it you love about your life? Being able to just add to the universal stream of gratitude. That's how you play. Meanwhile, I'm going to draw a card for the collective to get us started. Yes, thank you. Good morning, Kane. I'm so glad. You guys, you fill my heart with joy when I see my friends here. Did you see my walking meditation? It was tiny when I was walking the dogs this morning, and wish so much that you could walk with me right here. So at any rate, let's just place our deck here. Kind of a big one today, isn't it? Squeeze right in the middle. All right, so let's get started with a reading for the collective to start. What is it that we're not seeing? Excellent. I will check my email. Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, everybody. Let's just take a peek at where we are in the collective today when it comes to, oops, oh, did you see that card drop? I love it. There's actually 3 cards here. So I feel like the universe is bubbling over with excitement to be with us. And so I'm going to use these 3 cards first because they came out. So this is the first one for the collective. And I'm glad y'all can hear me. You know, in the past, I've had some issues around that. Rashika will be next. And anybody who would like a reading, all you have to do is tell me what it is that's going well in your life. What do you love about your life today? That qualifies you for a reading. Good morning, Tanisha. I received emails from you guys and I appreciate it. I'm going to be contacting you. Hey, Mihak, welcome. All of you who have emailed me, I just took some time off this weekend, and so, but I'm getting back to business here today. So this is our first one. Look at this. Thank you, Divine. Now, those of you who saw when I started the reading, 3 cards came out for us on their own. So this is the magic of the cards. This week, August today, what is today, the 11th or the 12th, one of those. And so I'm using my fairy wand today. You know how much I love to use it. And so what I'm seeing for us is an open door. And in my little reading today, I think I called it, I can't remember what the name of it is now. My mind is scattered, but it's the Happy Family card, and it actually had a rainbow in it. So for the collective, what I would like you to do is to take a look at that little reading I did with the Happy Family. There's a good piece of information for you. There is a wide open door to your personal healing and happiness today, my dear friends. As we look at what appears to be a closed door, some of us are looking through a window that makes it seem like we can't get through. But when you have to put your own heart first, when you have to choose your own peace of mind, even over a relationship, if you have to choose your own peace of mind and not be pushed or bullied into something, it is so good for you. All right. So this week, watch carefully for the symbol of open doors. I'm going to do one of my divine door readings maybe tomorrow. And you know how we love those divine doors that do open for us. So, what a promise, you guys. Whatever looks like a closed door to you right now is not closed. Something wonderful is coming your way. All right, so let's move on, and we have Rashika next, and then we have Kane coming up. Oh no, I think we have Tanisha, yes, and then Kane. So wonderful, Rashik. Thank you guys so much. Cute girl. I always love when y'all come back. Okay, so Rashika, you are next. All right. Oh gosh, this is so wonderful. I've been wanting to do some Archangel Michael readings. There's an Archangel Michael deck that I'm believing for that I want to manifest so that I can do Archangel Michael readings because I believe the angels and guides are around us all the time for assistance. So, Rashika, what I'm seeing here is this root chakra they're calling for. Okay, the first chakra is red. And so, what's going on for you today, Rashika, is that the angels are here to tell you that your self confidence and your belief in yourself is rooted in your root chakra. Funny, I would say that way, rooted in your root chakra. But it may be hard for you to accept or to realize that even though your growing up years may have had a challenge or two, the reality is that it has changed you as a human. There's this figure eight behind this energy, and three and five equal eight. There is an eternity of self understanding and self compassion that is in your root chakra. So I will be posting in the community today a meditation that I really enjoy about the root chakra from YouTube. But you guys can also use the YouTube search and look for root chakra activation and then tap the search, and whatever comes up first, listen to it, because there's Archangel Michael wants you to feel more comfortable with that root chakra. One other thing that strikes me is that normally Archangel Michael is connected with the color blue or kind of a blue violet. And often when you see that color, it creates the connection with Archangel Michael. But here he's stepping into this different color. He's stepping in for you personally. He's protecting your heart. Okay, Rashika? What a wonderful, wonderful reading. Kane, you are my next person. Those of you who are watching and are wanting a reading, all you have to do, well, first of all, let's hit that thumbs up. Y'all know that we create an energetic cycle when we're together. And when we are all standing with each other, in we're all in what you call lockstep, where we're all here for ourselves, but we're also here for all of us. We are a collective at Fish Out of Water and Friends. So do hit that thumbs up. Thank you guys. And create this wonderful vortex of energy. So let's go back here so I can keep track. So Kane loves that you've got some new ornaments for your home and it's feeling more like a home. I love that for you, Kane, because since you started coming visiting my channel, which is not that long ago, maybe a month or so, you have been really showing growth. I can feel it in your energy. And also, I really appreciate how, Kane, how you're shifting the focus of what you want to manifest, even though you might want to manifest something specifically, that you're willing and able to allow universe to bring to you what universe wants to bring to you, right? So this is our third card that fell out. So for Kane, the temple path. Wow, how perfect for you. Look at that, Kane. It's just showing, isn't it, that as you're building that temple in your own home, that bringing the ornaments, can you believe this card is so perfectly designed for you? Because, Kane, you are creating a sanctuary in your home. You're making it feel more like a home. You're not waiting to find a person to be the ornament in your home. See the smile on the fairy's face? She's very proud of you. As you grow your confidence in yourself as a human, as you accept the things that make you different, you accept the pain of your past, And most importantly, Kane, take a listen. I don't know if you have siblings, but I want you to take a listen here because your ability to stop complaining about what's not going right, okay? I feel the energy around you has changed so profoundly. And the fact that you're willing to decorate your home with as a single person is so dynamic. Look at how there's all those openings, all those windows. And then look at the green. Okay, the green is the color of the heart chakra. Also, can you see down here that little start of a path and see how it winds away? And we can't see where it goes because the temple path is taken up. But, Kane, is there anywhere in your neighborhood or in your area where you can walk a labyrinth? Can you set up a labyrinth of something that you can walk through? Because there's great healing in these healing paths, and many communities have um, parks, or sometimes one time I was at a hospital, and the hospital had a labyrinth out on their property. So keep your eye peeled for that, will you, Kane? I think it will bring you abundant wisdom. And one other thing, Kane, I would take a peek at the YouTube search and look for a heart chakra activation video. All right, maybe I should make one of those for you guys, but something that will activate that heart and get you going on your temple path. Beautiful card. Let's move along here to our next person, and that's Mahak. I always hope I say your name correctly, Mahak. I love the way my life is getting better and better day by day. You guys, this blesses me so much. I want to have the most grateful live streams on the internet. That's my goal. So y'all are making it happen. Thank you. Standing ovation. Mahak, let's see what our energy deck. Oh, by the way, I do want to show you the deck that I'm using for your reference, because I know some of you guys own your own decks. This is our deck today. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for adding what you love about your life. Mahak. Oh, Mahak. Yours dropped out also. Thank you, universe. This is Mahak's card. And we have Archangel Gabriel. Okay, let's take a look here for you, Mahak. Ah, are you a musician? What instrument do you play, Mahak? I feel like you definitely play an instrument. And oh, there's a hummingbird right outside my window. Whenever animals show up, I always ask you guys to Google the spiritual significance of hummingbird. So, Mahak, that's your homework because I believe there's a bonus message in the spiritual meaning of hummingbird. But what I'm looking at here is a couple things. See the sparkle at his throat. You may be a singer. If not, you need to sing. You don't have to sing in front of an audience to sing. Now, right now, I have a feeling of a block right in my throat. So I feel some of you who are watching me right now, you know the feeling like you have to burp, but you can't. That's what happens to me in my body when I feel other people's energy. When I was a young person, I had no idea what in the world was going on, strange body sensations. But now, being a grandmother and going through different growth patterns, I know that when I feel a block in my upper chest, somebody that's listening to me does too. So, see how this bubble of energy is like, I would say, trapped. It's like your voice. You need to speak, you need to sing. And there's something around prosperity and abundance that's connected because the gold. Gold is always a significant color in any tarot card. It is the color of abundance. So, Mahak, your job is this week sing. Sing when you're in the shower, sing when you're walking, sing quietly to yourself, but let your voice speak. Let your voice sing. Let your voice release the joy that you have. Okay? Wonderful. We all could do that. We all could be using our voice more for positive reasons. Isn't that the truth? All right, so I feel myself hurrying, so I want to just slow my darling self down. I always want to squeeze as many readings as possible in our time together, but I also don't want you guys to choke on my speed. So, hi Dang, welcome, cute girl, you're next. And anyone else who desires a reading, all you need to do is tell me what you love about your life. What is going on in your life right now that is working for you? Okay, cute girl, I love that I'm healing myself by the help of divine energy in my life. I stand with you, cute girl. Okay, let's grab a card. What do we have for cute girl today in our energy oracle? Ah, cute girl. Very interesting reading here for you, I can tell. Hold on, let me just look. Let's look at the art. The first thing I think of is Merlin. The Merlin, the legend of Merlin, the magician. You might want to look that up and read, like even in Wikipedia, or look up a video on Merlin. I feel, cute girl, that there is a message, something you're not seeing about your own abilities. Okay, so take a look at the legend of Merlin. And the second thing I'm aware of is the 5 and the 3, which is an 8. We had an 8 come out on the very first card, so you might want to go back and watch the beginning of the reading. The hummingbird is back in front of my eyes, going from flower to flower. It's so beautiful. So I believe hummingbird magic is hanging out with us today in this reading. So please Google that and look up the spiritual significance. Now, what else do I see here? We have cold energy and we have hot energy. We have this blue, like an ice cube, and then we have the fire. So, cute girl, you are in a you're in a pickle. That's what's coming to me. Do you play pickleball by chance? But you're in a pickle because you feel, a part of you feels at a standstill, that trying to juggle this ice cold energy and this flaming hot energy has got you a little bit stuck. And so what I'm seeing is this is all good, that the angels and the guides are here to show you that you are on your way through. Your life is a mirror to you now. So if you have people in your life that are causing you any kind of frustration, I have one right now, that's causing me a little bit of upheaval. My energy's kind of all over. So I really do need to look right in the mirror, look at your own eyes in the mirror, and say to yourself, even though you're not sure, you're going to make the right decision. When you speak to yourself in the mirror as your own guide, it's extraordinarily powerful for you, cute girl, okay? So definitely take that step. Stand in front of the mirror, trust your divine guidance, and then say out loud to yourself, even though I'm not sure how to resolve this, I am trusting my inner guidance. You can say it as an I am or as a you are, but it's a wonderful day for that. As a Monday, today's a Monday, off to a great start, and just being able to accept your place of drama, accept your place of question right now. Okie doke. So let's moving down. And Tanisha, I did see your email to me. I'm going to be answering it. Thank you so much. And I love that you love nature. We're here, blah, blah, blah. My mouth is getting all tangled up. Were you here when I was here last time with the fairy forest? It was so noisy out there, being in nature. And when I went back to listen to it, I thought all of those bugs, all those locusts that are actually signs from the universe. So I would say that for you, Tanisha, I'm sensing there's a lot of noise going on in your life right now. And I also hear the lawn service people coming, so hopefully they won't be too noisy for us. But what is that noisiness, Tanisha? What is that? Oh, gosh. Okay. So we have this beautiful rest and rejuvenation card for you, Tanisha. and that's coming in. Look at how the divine energy is sweeping in around the chest. Now, don't worry about the gender of these cards because it's just an energy. But when you're seeing this wonderful swirl of energy, there's a couple of things to notice. One is look how off balance he is in his lower body. I do hear this lawnmower guy. It's the weed whacking guy, so I apologize ahead of time. But this energy is demanding, Tanisha, that you just stop for a second and really consider meditation. Some of us, our cultural background is already full of the need, the desire, and the normalcy of meditation. But this person, they're a young person, potentially a student, so they're always on the run and always going here and there. So here comes the noisy wind blowing machine. Um, oh, how interesting. The wind blowing machine, the leaf blower, is the same kind of energy as this. And so I see over the shoulders this pink energy. See that? Tanisha, if you were not here for the fairy low Seattle, you guys. So sorry. Oi. Yesterday the most amazing phenomena happened in the fairy garden. Can you see the pink that's on these aqua aura quartz crystals? There was so much pink energy in the forest yesterday that it was phenomenal. So I feel like, Tanisha, there may be a call to you to listen to yesterday's reading. But as you trust, I'm sorry that's so noisy, you guys. As you trust your inner guidance and allow meditation to do its work, these hip flexors of yours are going to relax. There is a lot of tension in your hip flexors. Yoga would be a wonderful thing for you to pick up, Tanisha. And I have a feeling you understand this deeply. So let's go on to our next person. Rashika, thank you so much for your hold on. Rashika, I have just asked and promoted you to be a moderator because you are such a helper to me, and that you are so kind to ask others to hit the thumbs up and share and subscribe. I just want to welcome you to my little family of moderators. If that's a problem, let me know, okay? And so, Unsta, I love people who have my back. Gosh, Heavenly Divine, darling, thank you, thank you, thank you. Kane, thank you for pouring your gratitudes. Those of you who are new to me, I'm Catherine. This is Fish Out of Water Tarot, and we are all about being as grateful as possible. We are acknowledging the world is not an easy place, but we are focusing on what's working right. So, Unsta, you are next. And then let's see, um, Heavenly Divine, darling. Wonderful Lopamutra, you will be next. Um, and and Heavenly Divine, loving the Oracle cards, you are next. Okay. Oh, Tanisha? Oh, yes, I got you, Tanisha. Yes, you're right, Heavenly Divine. Okay, so let me go back so I can keep track of the thank yous. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. All right, so we have Unsta. What is your energy check-in? Let me show you the deck I'm using so that Heavenly Divine, do you have this deck? Also, Heavenly Divine, I am looking for people who own decks to join with me in a pretty cool collaboration. So if you are interested, anyone who has oracle cards or tarot cards, and you would like to work with me personally on a project, please email me. Here's the email address, and I will get back to you. Tanisha and Rashika both emailed me over the weekend. I will be getting to you guys, okay? Let's take a look at our card here for Unsta. Look at all these archangels that are showing up today. Very interesting. So, Unsta, this second chakra is your sacral chakra. It's a very important chakra because it is the one that's connected to our sexuality. And a lot of people who are not finding as much activity in that arena, they're either single or for whatever reason, their intimate life is not fully fruited, so to speak. It's so important that you realize that the energy of the second chakra is also where your creativity lies. All right. So when I look here at this picture and I see the look on her face, she has that look of patient waiting. That's what I'm seeing. She's not unhappy, but she's not overjoyed either, Unsta. And so what I'm seeing here is that there is this brooding, like how a mother hen broods her eggs, that brood. So the idea of sitting on a nest. So, Unsta, there is something going on with you. Archangel Ariel is here to encourage you to see yourself as nesting. Unsta, something is happening where you're waiting for something to hatch. That's exactly the energy of this. I have been, I am a mom, and I went through being pregnant and giving birth. And so I understand this waiting, where sometimes you're like, oh, for Pete's sake, when is it going to happen? We have to truly trust our guidance to know how to handle a time of waiting. Now, all of you guys, this is something very true of manifesting. All right. As you have chosen to manifest a new person, a new job, some money, or perhaps some travel, some of you may want to move to a different country. All of those ideas are like eggs in your nest. Now, I will tell you that not every egg hatches. Sometimes eggs do not ever become baby birds. Sometimes the baby bird falls out of the nest and it never lives to be an adult. We're never intended to hatch every idea we have. And as we trust the divine to guide us into putting the right eggs in our basket, we will have more and more results that truly please us. So, what is it, Unsta, that you can do that's creative? What is it? Are you a musician? There was a reading early on about music, but maybe your creativity comes out in your cooking. Maybe your creativity comes out in how you decorate your home. But pay attention this week, especially. How much creativity can you express? Some of you may want to just grab a coloring book. That's my quickest way to add creativity to my life because I do enjoy coloring, even though I'm a grandma. Okay, let's move on here and see who's giving me. And so Lopamudra loves their soulmate. And then Heavenly Divine, you love oracle cards. You're going to be next. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just standing up and stretching for a second. So grateful that each and every one of you wants to know what it is you're not seeing, what it is you need to see this week to have the most abundant, prosperous week possible. So, Lopa Mudra, let's see what the divine energy has to tell you today. All right. Now, this card, what a beautiful card, Lopa Mudra. So let's take a look here. Do you guys love my fairy wand? Isn't she gorgeous? She's made out of a shell, a nautilus shell. And just to think how old this shell must have been before the artist reclaimed it and created a wand. It moves me deeply. I've had it over 10 years now. Okay, so let's look for Lopamudra. So, what I'm seeing here in this beautiful sun card is a couple of things. First is the central figure. Now, the central figure is very small here, isn't that true? And she is very calm, she's at peace. And even though there's this infant, can you see way over here, this little tiny infant? And then over here, this little musical instrument. Up here is this book, and down in the corner is a cage with a bird in it. So Lopamudra, even though your soulmate is the first thing on your mind, the universe and the angels want you to see that life is so much bigger. Life is so much bigger than one single desire. So, whatever it is that you're waiting for, what you're thinking, oh, if this would happen, my life would be just perfect, right? If my soulmate would come, or if my partner would treat me just right, well, then I know my life would be better. If only I had not had this experience. If only I would not have that. No, 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 no. The guidance that you're missing is that you are unique just being alive, that you accepting how the divine has designed you, that you find your purpose. What is it that's here on this planet for you? Once you start growing, expanding your own sense of yourself, all of what you're wanting is more likely to come into play. The sun is tremendous promise. Going out into the sun may give you that reminder. And the last thing I want to say that I love to remember myself is that the sun is a star. That from another planet, they would see our sun as just another star in the sky. And so that is our sign of healing. That's why I use my star crystals here, because the only way we're going to find the truth of why we are here and how to get what we want is to connect to our inner divine. Okay, wonderful reading today for you, Unsta. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back to visit me so often. Oh my goodness, so many of you hitting thumbs up today. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are out to look for the most positive energy we can find. Let's see how we could do. Heavenly Divine. I love your name, Heavenly Divine. Let's see, what is it? Oh, before I pull Heavenly Divine's card, remember if you want a reading, tell me something you love about your life, something that's going well, and I'm happy to draw you a card. Okay, Heavenly Divine, I'm glad you love oracle cards as much as I do, Heavenly. Oh, what a gorgeous. I am so pleased for you, Heavenly Divine, with this beautiful cornucopia card. The first thing is we're aware of that could be the Roman numeral 2 or it could be an 11. But what that card always teaches me is it's important to stay in your lane. Okay? Stay in your lane. Whatever it is that you're being called to, it's important to remember that you have your own life to manage. And you cannot turn your eyes to the people in your life and try to manage them because that will cross your purposes. If the more you stay in your lane and you allow others to stay in theirs too, the better you're going to feel. Okay, so cornucopia. This is a card of incredible blessing, isn't it? Here, just get this. Here in the United States, we have a holiday that's called Thanksgiving. And isn't that ironic? I mean, sometimes people can look at Americans and think we're anything but thankful because some Americans tend to have a little bit of a attitude. I mean, I'm an American, so I see it. But the fact is that when we're aware that our abundance comes from the divine, and the last card, imagine the sun card shining. Oops, I singed a card the other day. Who was here and saw me do that? I almost singed another one. But the point is, though, that when we're aware of how tiny we are compared to life, then we can relax and allow life to shine in for us. The cornucopia is a sign of thanksgiving. And when you're working on manifesting, one of the things they tell you is to live as if you already have the thing you want. So if you want a partner, Heavenly Divine, it would be to your benefit to imagine what if they were already here. Imagine that the cornucopia is full. If you're looking for money, same thing. What would be happening in your life right now if your money cornucopia was full? What if it comes to your friendships? What if your cornucopia of friendships was already filled with the energy of what's coming? All of this teaching comes from somebody named um, Neville Goddard. And there are so many people that are teaching his principle. He's not alive anymore. There's so many people teaching about Neville Goddard and how to fill your cornucopia before things come. That's your key, divine. And also, because you love oracle cards, if you have your own oracle cards, I would draw one and ask the angels and guides to give you the wisdom that goes with this card that comes out of your own collection. Okay? Lovely, lovely energy. How do you fill that cornucopia before your items come? That's your journey. Okay, Mahak. Let's see. Excellent. All right. Mahak, I love to sing or listen to music. That is so great. So definitely shows you that that is something that you need to be doing with this energy. All right. Okay, let's see. Hummingbirds are quick moving and they fly backwards. And also, hummingbirds are known as the little warrior. They actually cannot they cannot walk on those little bitty legs, and also they have to eat hundreds of times a day. No kidding. They take such tiny sips that they have to eat, and they have to go flower to flower. I lived in a place that was very windy, and you should see during a storm, those little hummingbirds could fight that strong wind down in Mexico, and they could visit the hummingbird feeder even though the wind was battling them. So I'm very impressed with the tenacity, the beauty, and the never give upness of a hummingbird. Varsha, loving the positive energy surrounding you. I love that too. And Varsha, I hope you've been listening to these readings because really they do have a lot to say about strengthening your inner confidence when it comes to love. That allowing the universe to do the work it needs to do to help you create a magnetism that's so strong that people will not be able to resist you. Let's see what is here. If I'm going through, if I miss any of you guys, and you feel like you should have been next, please do add another message and I will get to it. I promise. Okay, so let's see here. We have Varsha. This is your card. So Varsha, I love this because what it's showing, again, we're having so much of this beautiful gold energy, aren't we? Even her skin has this gold on it. Now, there's a certain time of day, it's called the magical hour when you're a photographer. So I wonder, Varsha, are you a photographer? But people will plan to take their wedding photos or they'll plan to take their headshots professionally when the sun is at a certain part of the sky in the late afternoon where you glow. All right. So, this idea, this victory card, is a real promise for you. What you're not seeing is that each day you're one day closer to the ideal relationship. Each day you're one day closer to your ideal relationship. I put out a little video today that's 1% better every day, 1% change every day. It's hard when, if you're single and you're waiting for a partner, you feel like it's light years away. Or if you're in a relationship and it's just not feeling right to you, it can feel like it's light years away. But when you're into personal development, you want to maximize your relationships. You want to fill your heart with joy. You want to, instead of getting tangled up in your past or tangled up because your person has this issue or that, as you fill yourself with the desire to be the best soulmate you can be, victory is yours. Now, this green is all about the heart chakra. So it does seem, Varsha, that you have some heartbreak. There has been some disappointment in the past. See that tangle? But she's closing her eyes. The tangle, oh, this is so interesting, Varsha, because this kind of all connects. Something in your mind is leaving. There's past disappointments that are just leaving as you accept your own responsibility to become the best soulmate you can be. Turning your focus toward yourself is going to help you a ton. Now, check out the description box, all y'all who are looking for love. There's a little website in there. It's called the Soulmate Generator. Go there. It will give you tools to become so magnetic that people will not be able to resist you. Okay? Wonderful promise for you today, Varsha. And I like that it says V for victory, V for Varsha. Now, if you guys are resonating to this reading, even though you're not Varsha, that's the way it's supposed to be. Birds of a feather flock together. That's why I bring my bird feathers here to join the reading, because it reminds me there's no accidents. And for you all who are on this reading, and then I bring this into the picture, Varsha, because what this is two cracked stars, right? Two people who have cracks. Nobody's perfect, and every human has the potential to break your heart. I know that sounds kind of cold, but as you accept that as true, you will become resilient. Resilience is very sexy, okay? Resilience brings people. When you have resilient energy, people want to be with you. They will come running to you. But if you have hurt feelings, if you're still aching because somebody has hurt your past, people will want to backtrack from you. They will want to run from you. Abraham Hicks teaches that nobody wants to be somebody's everything, that we're not built to be God to our people. We are divine in our own lives and how we handle ourselves, but we are not gods in other people's lives. They have their own divine connection. Okay. Any questions or comments? All you have to do is shoot me an email. I'm happy to help you. And now I can see I have a little bit of my battery is going, but I'm going to do as many readings as I possibly can. Okay. Alrighty, let's go on here and see. Oh, Rashika, thank you so much. Thank you for stepping in and helping me. Um, yes, absolutely, Tanisha. I would love that. I would love that. Hold on a second. So, Tanisha, thank you. Tanisha and Rashika have all been here so many times, and your help is so important to me. So, let's go forward here. Oh, I'm glad you liked your reading, Lopamutra. Okay. And Prabhuta, I love being taken care of. Oh my goodness. All right. So, who of us doesn't love being taken care of, right? But is that fair? Is it fair to the people who are taking care of you? So let's take a look at what you're not seeing, because there's really nothing wrong with the desire to be taken care of. That's not a problem, is it? Well, let's see what the cards have to tell us. Okay, the thinking man. All right. And Miss Prabhuta. Okay, so what this is showing, where's my wand? Okay, what this is showing me, what this is showing me is that you have a strong mind, okay, Prabhuta, and the ideas that you have about life are important to you. Your beliefs are important to you. So why would that be a problem? It's only a problem if you're not moving forward. Okay, if you are stopped and you are staring at this issue and nothing else is important, you might even forget to eat. You may be putting your heart into a jail cell. Can you see those bars on his coat? This could indicate that something you're believing about your future is just not true. It's something that's holding you back. All right. So, part of what you need to do, Prabhuta, is take a look at your thoughts. Are your thoughts making you have what they call the fruit of the Spirit? The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, loving kindness, generosity. Those are the fruit that come from a heart that is free. If, when you think about life, all you can think about is what you don't have yet, so your focus is on what's coming next, you might be holding your own heart back. So take care, Prabhuta, that you like the fruit of your spiritual work. Make sure that you are not fighting feelings of fear, doubt, insecurity, because those things are the signs of a closed heart. Learning how to love yourself completely will take the focus off of what you think you want and put it back into your own um, personal development. Why is that important? Because as you fall in love with yourself, even the parts of you that you're not proud of, you will set yourself up for success. Last thing for you, Prabhuta, look up here at this purple feather. See it? So purple is the color of the divine. So and it looks to me that you are trying to learn about the divine. You're trying to put into your mind some thoughts that are better for you, more holistic, and I support you 100%. It's important to have thoughts and ideas, but we also have to submit our thoughts and ideas to the divine. Let the divine work it out and then go out and look for love. All right. Hello, Lady Death. Welcome. Oh, Wixelnut. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. No, you don't have to. All we need to do is to tell me something that you love about your life. When you love something about your life, even though it's not perfect, then I will allow a reading for sure. Thank you, Rashika. Oh, Lady Death, I love that. I love that you love my vibe. My goal is to have the most positive live streams on YouTube when it comes to tarot. I want people to come here expecting miracles. I want them to understand that gratitude changes everything because in my life, it has. It has completely changed my life. Staying grateful even when I was sick, staying grateful through divorce, well, I wasn't grateful the whole time through divorce, but I learned how to appreciate. In fact, if any of you guys are going through a breakup right now, I have a blog that's called Breakup Candy. You can Google it. And Breakup Candy follows my theory that if we can find that little bit of sweetness that we left in that past relationship, we will prosper our new relationships. Okay? So, Lady Death, I would love that. Are you a Scorpio by chance? I am. Double Scorpio, meaning that my rising and my birth sign are both Scorpio. And so the death card is my card. And so I wonder if you're Scorpio. All right. Okay, let's take a look. Here we are for Lady Death. And this is kind of a suiting card for you. I love it. Look how mysterious this card is, Lady Death. I haven't seen you here on my channel before. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. So, what this shows me, let me take a breath. This is a mysterious card, isn't it? Very mysterious. Because this is Earth. And here's the figure. Let's take a breath. Wow. So, Lady Death, you're going through something right now that I think a part of you does not understand. I think something's been cut off. You may have just recently lost a loved one. In fact, there may be somebody, Lady Death, there may be somebody here watching who recently had someone pass away. And so I feel like I appreciate you coming into the reading that this card would be drawn. Can you see the ring around the earth here and the little diamond? That is, I think it's called the corona, I think, but in an eclipse, what happens is that the planet covers the sun, and then when it starts to come out, there's a glow and it looks like a diamond ring. So I feel for you, Lady Death, that in your life or in someone in your life, this time feels like an eclipse. It does. And I think about how eclipse energy must have scared the poop out of people. Pardon. But it must have in hundreds and thousands of years ago when there was no social media or no news alerts, when the sun would disappear completely. All right. So I feel like there, and the hummingbird just flew by again. So it shows us that need for spiritual work here, because the truth is, this is not separated. I think that's one of the biggest mysteries about our world is what happens in between and after death. But we go through these death experiences all the time in our walk. Why? Because we have to stop doing certain things. We have to acknowledge that in order to enter the world we want to be in, whether it's a married person we want to be a loved person, we want to be a happily employed person. Whatever the world is that we're wanting, we have to be willing to let something go. All right. I have a feeling that you know exactly what I'm talking about, Lady Death. This, see, and I'm going to point something out. This is such a fine detail. Oh my gosh. Looking, remember I pointed out this ring around the planet? Look, there's a ring just like it around the head. See that? It's the same, and it has that same spark. So something's going on with you, Lady Death, where there's going to be a new family of ideas. It could be coming to my channel, where all of a sudden there's an influx of brand new thinking that you have not considered before. And ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, we always manifest ideas first. Let's say you want a partner and you're just desperate to find that soulmate, and you're bugged about it and you're upset about it and you're fussing about it. Where's my soulmate? Where's my soulmate? That's all you talk about. That habit has to end, because guess what? That's not attractive. What's attractive is self reliance and that other wonderful word, resilience. Okay, so whoever here has gone through loss, remember it's the power of resilience that will draw you back. It's a whole new world. Another thing, you might want to take a peek at the work of Michael Singer. He wrote a wonderful book called The Untethered Soul. And besides that, he often, I always think of the Let It Go song from the movie Frozen. And one of my secret methods of making myself feel good is I look for recordings of Let It Go in different languages. I'm not even kidding. It usually makes me cry because my awareness that so many people around the world say and sing those fantastic words, let it go. Whatever it is that you think will make you happier, let it go. Let God bring it to you. But you take care of being resilient. What do you need to do to become more resilient? You guys, I'm coming close to the end of my time. I apologize if I'm not able to get to everyone today, but I do come. Hi, Shannon. Mystic Christina. Oh, bless your heart. I love that you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We have a couple of new moderators today, Rashika and Tanisha, and you guys can follow Mystic Christina's example. She's a master moderator. And so thank you so much, you guys. Mm-mm-mm. Anybody? Hi, Nicole. Okay, I'm still going. Okay, Lady Death, people are coming in to help me with content on the channel. And so if you're interested, be sure to shoot me an email and I'll explain how you can help me. Okay. Wow, look at that. The 28th day is your birthday, which is the 333rd day of the year this year. Wow, that makes me run and want to look up 333. and see what it means spiritually. Now, right now I have 18 people here and 18 thumbs up. And so what that's showing me is the echo of the Lion's Gate is still here. All right, so Shannon, all you need to do is tell me something that you love about your life, and I'm happy to draw a card. And Priyanka? Yeah, I love 18. It's a lucky number. Okay, so Priyanka says, "Oh, Prabhuta, well, you are sure welcome." So Priyanka, his fashion style. That's why I would say it. In my country, I would say he's got a great fashion style, right? Fashion is important to him. His image, how he looks, is important, and I love that you appreciate that about him. So let's take a card. Thank you for hitting thumbs up, you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support and for helping me have the most positive tarot channel on the internet. That is my goal. So, Priyanka, let's see what we have for you. Okay, we have Angel of Strength. Okay. Oh my goodness, Priyanka, you are a very strong person. You have gone through many challenges. Look at how serious. You've gone through challenges, but you understand, or let me put it this way, a part of you understands, Priyanka, the truth of this, that any person, any human is cracked. Some of us are cracked more than others. What do I mean by that? I mean that our life journey itself is challenging. Have you heard the quote that says, "You can't control the cards you're dealt in life, you just have to play them"? And so it's so important, Priyanka. It's a little bit of a strong message for you. So I don't mean to offend or hurt your feelings, but you must not take things too personally. All right. Some of the people in your life caused you pain, and it was not them, it was the cards of life. There's one word that really holds people back, and that's the word blame. Sometimes people say, "But Catherine, you don't understand. When this person cheated on me, it hurt me, and I have to be so strong to make sure nothing hurts me again." And I would say, "No, no, no, that's the wrong wisdom, because life is hard." Sometimes I will say to my clients, say, "I blame life. Dang, I hate that life made cheating happen in it for me. I hate that life brought me misfortune. I hate that life was hard." But what we do, because it kind of feels better, so like, I hate my ex because they did that. I hate my parents because they raised me wrong. I hate my old neighborhood because it had barking dogs. I hate my body because it's not what I want it to be. And that hating and blaming others or yourself, it cuts off your strength. Okay. So, Priyanka, it's a strong message. But when I see, can you see the violet around the head of the lion? That's the divine color. All right. So, you need to learn to find your strength in the divine, not in blaming other people, because divine energy is all over this reading. We also have the beautiful gold. And remember from an earlier card, we talked about how gold is the color of prosperity and abundance. And then I see the bright light right behind her head. You are being guided strongly, and even being here today is a strong indication that the divine is holding your hand and taking you through. Okay, Priyanka, what a gorgeous reading. I just love that for you. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. You're welcome, Prabhuta. I love it. Okay, let's just see. I think I have time for just one more. My phone is about ready to go today. Thank you, Lady Death. I'm happy to see you here. If you, anyone who's here and owns cards and wants to be part of my mission of gratitude, please email me. Thank you, Mystic Christina. 333 means the Ascended Masters are working closely with me, and you are working closer with me. So I thank you for bringing that beautiful energy to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Priyanka, now your homework is to go to the description box, okay? I can't do this for you. You have to follow up, but go to the description box right under this reading and look for the soulmate generator. You're going to love it. It works like magic to help you change your story, okay? Please do. It's going to help you, okay? All right, let's see here. All right, Nat Nat. Welcome, Nat Nat. Nat Nat's going to be my very last reading of the day. I'm not even going to peek ahead and see how many of y'all are waiting. My heart goes out to all of you. I know sometimes I can stay as long as 90 minutes, but today is not one of those days. So I'm going to make this the final reading. Nat Nat, I don't remember seeing you here before, and I so appreciate your being here to share your love of peace with us. So let's take a peek at our very last card of the day and action. All right. Okay, so who am I talking? Nat. I'll just call you Nat. Nat. The thing I'm seeing here is this competition that's happening between the dark and the light. And so, Nat, this is really a sign to me of inner struggle, that there's parts of you that you love, there's parts of your personality that you know is good, it's hot, right? People are attracted when you are in a good mood. When you are in a good mood, everyone wants to be with you. However, we have this little shadow, see? And that shadow part of you, the shadow part is trying to help you understand something. Okay, Nat? Your darker personality side is not bad. In fact, thank you for letting me bring this up because I didn't talk about this today. This is how I believe that human being is supposed to function. I think we have a divine source, the part of us that's bigger than we are, the part that does the readings. I mean, Catherine that walks around walking the dogs and being with my neighbors, and I have the same worries and concerns as any human. But when I'm doing the readings or when I'm leading tapping with one of my clients, I know that the words that are coming through me are not from me. I feel like a garden hose where you're watering the garden because the words that come from me out there to you guys, I can't explain it. I really can't. But here, this battle we have to keep our little personality, the part of us that worries, the part of us that's afraid, to keep this part of us focused on our inner being. Dr. Joe Dispenza is absolutely one of my favorites with guided meditations that teaches us that we have a part of ourself deep within that loves us deeply and profoundly, even the parts of us that we don't like. So, Nat, are you familiar with the term toxic positivity? This is a kind of an affliction that gets to positive people because they're kind of fearful of anything that's dark. They're fearful of any bad mood. So trying to avoid a bad mood makes you have more of them. Why? I don't know, but it's true. And so when I'm looking up here, can you see way up in the sky that bird? That bird is to me a message that's trying to get through to you, Nat, and it's the turkey vulture. The turkey vulture teaches that nothing is wasted, nothing. So the negativity you feel, it's part of the fire. It's part of what makes you who you are. And so finding a way to accept the shadowy parts of your personality is going to help you so much coming up through the end of the year. Now there's a person online, a YouTube channel, a YouTube channel that's called The Astrology Guy, and I love him. So I suggest anybody who's hearing me go to The Astrology Guy and check out your sign because he tells and teaches the positive side of Scorpio and he also teaches the shadowy side of Scorpio. And when I watch it, the first part is like how to how to be good to a Scorpio. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. And then he goes, you better not make a Scorpio mad because when they're mad, they act like that. And I'm so sorry to admit, well, I guess I'm not sorry, but it's not so great because I can become snarky, controlling, and stubborn. And as I accept that about myself, I become more balanced. So for you, Nat, can you relate to this message? I hope that you can, because there's so much love for you. Look at all the green, so much love from the divine. And then the gold is out in the horizon, following the guidance of that turkey vulture. Learn to accept your shadowy self. Okay? So there you have it. Thank you guys so much for being here. And my phone is about ready to go. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning. I will be back tomorrow a little earlier, so I'll have more time for you. But I appreciate each and every one of you who's come in, who's sharing your love with me and helping me grow this channel. I want us to be the most positive live streams on the internet. Thank you for helping out with my mission. I love you all so much. As always, go forth and prosper and know that you are loved.